thing I want to quickly touch on, because really this has such far-reaching effects. It's sort of a domino effect, it seems like, where raw materials come into play as well. You talked about steel, you talked about copper, mining. You mentioned the mines in your home state being closed, I believe.
Well,
so
a lot of mines in the country are shut down because of Superfund issues. Yeah, the mining industry doesn't have a good environmental record.
Right, exactly. So what direction might that go when we need those materials to produce these components?
I raise copper because wind turbines use a lot of copper, so do lines, so do cables, and that's both offshore and onshore and transmission. Everyone, all of those processes and infrastructure that we need for the clean energy transition are very metals intensive. And so we need to be mindful of the need for those metals. Offshore wind uses a lot of copper, and in a whole range of the infrastructure and materials that you need for offshore wind, you need a lot of copper. But there's competition for copper in a whole bunch of other industrial subsectors. And so we need to drive those numbers to ground. Exactly how much do we really need for X, and how are we going to get there? And I have been speaking for years about that we need environmentally responsible mining. We have a LEED standards for buildings. It's you walk into a building. How about a LEED standard for mines? And buildings are static. You get a LEED standard and you don't have to update it that often. Mining is not. It's an ongoing activity, so you'd have to update your standard every couple of years. But why don't we? That's a good carrot, not a stick, for the mining industry, and a differentiator that environmentally responsible mining industry players could use as a differentiator for its
interesting. Well, it sounds like huge opportunity.
Yes.
Some challenges that have to be worked out for sure. But exciting, and I want to thank you for sharing all this information.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This was terrific. Thank you.
I'm so glad.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Nice to see you.